what is some advice that you can give individuals who do feel disconnected? Not just sometimes, they just feel disconnected. They don't even know what vision means. They don't even know what purpose means. So the two. So start with your personal check-in and then your general advice.
Definitely. I always say that it's all part of the process, right? Um, when we were on the track, when we ran track and we're athletes or we played a game, I said, well, you can lose, but don't let them beat you. It's okay to lose. Those are learning experiences. I think a lot of times we think we have to be undefeated through the whole thing. That we think progress is this linear and progressive stage that we move. And if I lose, or if I fall back, or if I feel lost, or lose my direction, that somehow I need to feel guilty because I'm not making progress. When I teach history, I always say history is filled of regress and progress. You have to be able to find balance in it all. And it's okay to lose because it helps us to appreciate winning. A person who never lost anything doesn't have any real appreciation for what they have or what they earned. So when you do finally make it, those tears of joy that you express are part and parcel of the struggles that you went through to get there, that you're remembering all those times you lost, all those lessons learned, all those things were for a purpose to get you to this point. And I think one of the issues that we have the most difficulty with is grief. A lot of us don't know how to process grief. When we have a significant loss in our lives, we're going to be filled with sadness, um, that separation, that sense of confusion, that dysphoria that comes with losing someone or something that was important to us can be crippling. We can go through all of these stages of bargaining and woulda, shoulda, couldas, and all of these different things, and questioning our own existence. But what all of that is doing is bringing you back to yourself. The separation, that sense of alienation that you feel, it's that darkness that is calling you towards the light. You're not going to be able to perceive the light until things are a little bit dark around you. That you can now come back to your purpose with a greater sense of renewed purpose, with renewed joy, because grief doesn't just bring sadness, it brings a desire or a motivation to reattach and to grow to another level, so that we can replace that which we lost. So to me, it's saying it's all my one of my mentors used to always say, it's all good, don't worry about it when I complain, because it's all teaching you something. You're learning, you're going to come back to this better. So it's all part of the process. Let the process work its way out. That grief, that loss, that emptiness, that separation is leading you back to yourself. Embrace it and work through it. Don't run or hide from it, but admit it, connect with it, and learn from it, and talk to others about it, so that you can move to that next process. That is, your breakthrough is waiting. But a lot of times we don't go there because we let that loss sort of fill us with guilt and shame, so that we can't come out of it on the other side. But there is another side. It's all good.
No, I love that. I love that. Outlast whatever process you're in. It's all phases. There was something I was listening to before that said, "Don't skip the steps. Like
Mhm.
take each take each step in the staircase, because on each step there's something for you to get. If you go from step one and try to jump a step forward, you miss what there was to get between two to three, and that's life in general. Every process that we're going through is bringing us closer to ourselves. I love that because we don't know what story, how it's going to connect. So the goal is, if I'm hearing you correctly, Derek, is to just outlast that thing, that process, and not to just outlast it, but embrace whatever it is and learn from whatever it is that you're supposed to learn from during that phase of that process. Is that the advice that you're saying for anyone externally?
Definitely. One of the things that feels awkward to people when I was learning how to box, when somebody smacks you in the face, the first thing a lot of people do is turn away. And it's like, oh no, I just got hit. But the reaction that you're supposed to have is to turn into it and to face it, because that way your defenses are up and that you're able to come back on it. And you learn that if you want to be a warrior, if you're going to fight, you're going to have to turn into to difficulty, not turn away from it. You turn your back, somebody's going to be really raining blows on you. Life will really rain blows on you if we run it, turn and run. So we need to learn to turn into difficulty and turn and work our way through it. There is another side to it. Yes, definitely.